Good morning, folks. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 3, Round 2 of Season 34, 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent, I'm really excited about this one. It is Maul, the Kyber contender, and an opponent I fought just here in the last 5 seasons. I lost this last match, so this is a grudge match. I'm really looking forward to this. From Clans Mandalorian, so yes, well-known French guild. Over 1 million lifetime points in the old system. And the thing that really separates out his roster is he's about 500,000 under me, but he has very strong crons, good modding. It's really impressive that he beat me last time because I had all the math in my favor. And he still, man, just got me good. All right, let's go over the details. All right, I am up to 25. He's at 29 now. My 11.3 to his 10.8. In the top 80, though, where the rubber meets the road, I have 2.88 million to his 2.80. So it's a little something. Tops, let's see here. Not top 65. I don't care about that. Zeta's 256 to 271, so he's got me there. Omicron's my 28 to his 29. Very close. Top 80 average speed, 143 to his 140. Competitive. Very close. All right, mod analysis. So yeah, this is part of what makes this last fight so stinging to me. We had a pretty good mod advantage here. I mean, granted, the average speed gap isn't that much. But still, across the board, the numbers are in favor for me until we get to just sheer number of 6% plus offense mods. He's got 7 more than me. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, Relic Analysis. My 1503 to his 1302. Not surprising. Relic 9's my 24 to his 10. Relic 8's 47 to his 33. Relic 7's 97 to his 68. And yeah. All right, Datacrons. Okay, wow. I have an advantage this time, perhaps that I didn't before. Total rerolls, 119 to his 81. So I guess he had more rerolls in set 3 that expired. Because I thought I remember him having a reroll advantage on me. So I'm happy to see that that's gone, if true. All right, quick comparison here on the GLs. Feel free to screen cap that if you like, or pause the VOD. But yeah, I won't cover that in great detail. Takes up a bunch of time. Here's the key characters. God, I love looking at my JKL there, sitting there with 14.2k offense. Spicy meatball. All right. And then the capital ships, no real advantage there. Hey there, darling wife. Okay. My wife's getting ready to take our daughter to go see Grandma today while Dad's streaming, so nice.
Did they come to see the Saturday morning cartoons?
Yes, yes. Let me check and see how many people are actually in here right now. Yeah, we got six people in the house right now. Damn. I just started, though. I mean, literally just started.
Not so bad.
All right, so let's go ahead and hop over.
You're not a shows. You sit from your McDonald's cup.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. Got a nice hot coffee here. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about the Omega Bot report here. So I pulled this based on only this season's data. Thank you. God, that bag is so noisy. All right. His attack time's all over the place, but he did DM me to say that he's going to be traveling yesterday and some of today, so he probably won't get to his attacks until very late. Possibly while we're on stream, possibly not. This nice line graph here about our mod comparison just gives us a nice, visual confirmation of what we already saw by the numbers in the hotbot. We can see here from a GAC Omicron standpoint, he's decently well invested, while also being pretty robust here for TW. It's a nice account. All right, squad banner efficiency. So you can see that his offensive efficiency is less frequent. We can make use of that. All right, defense. And man, clockwork. We can expect these 8 squads probably out to these 2. So all the way out to Nest here on the bottom line. Yeah, we're going to see those for sure. So it's going to be CLS, Ray Swolo, Jabba, Grand Inquisitor, Savage, a Raddus team, Fin Poe probably, Malgus, DR, Nest something, I don't know. Lord Vader Maul. Yes, he does have so we should certainly expect to see that. JML. How are we going to deal with JML? Now that one's going to be a little tricky, isn't it? If he's going to put JML on defense. No, you know what? No, it's okay. If he's got JML on defense, I do have something for that, so should be good. And then, of course, he's setting Profundity, Executor, and Raddus. Not a bad choice by any means. Ray Swolo, Jabba, Savage, Malgus, and DR are most probable to be up front. Always useful. All right, offensively, likewise, the man has a strong tendency. We'll see Iden, Hunter, Treya, Dash, Wampa, C, Slacker, Imperial Troopers, Hux, JMK Cat, Starkiller. All of those are going to be on offense. Very likely, you could see Qui-Gon, but I know for a fact that's not the case this round. He does have that set down against me. So he does chop that up a bit. So that does show that he scouts his opponents. Really interesting. Time seen and the number. How interesting is that? Look at this curve. What an interesting curve about how he attacks. Oh, this, I know it. Yeah. This is after he cleared a wall and then he was able to just blitz it all down. Oh, that's kind of cool how that looks. All right, teams faced. Man occasionally has a trip up on Savage. Interesting. Lord Vader Maul, C, Iden, Jabba. Okay, yeah. So he has occasional drops there. Interesting. DR and Ray Swolo. All right, we'll see if we can't catch him with any of that. Hey, Ninner. Good morning. Or Niner. You spell it Ninner, but you say it Niner. Ugh. All right, got that coffee. What's good, man? All right, let's go ahead and pop back over to the main scene and talk about the defense. All right. All right. Okay, I see you there. All right. Let's talk about defense. My top side. So we have Grand Inquisitor, Ninth Sister, Seventh Sister, followed by Iden, Shore, and Range, the new and improved Relic 9 Shore Trooper. I do want to highlight him. He's a recent achievement. So, Swoly Broly Free Holy here at 161,000 protection, 86,000 health, 211 speed, so a little chunk added on. Negligible potency, 171% tenacity. And yeah, 69.8, so just under 70% armor. He's a big boy. Very, very pleased with how he turned out. All right, so then we got Raddus, Jin, K2. Honestly, in the long term, I'm probably going to end up bumping... No, I don't think these two need to get bumped. I'm thinking about when and if to bump these frontliners to Relic 7, and I'm doing it increasingly, but only where I think it's going to matter. And I don't think it matters here. When you think about the things that you use against this, it isn't the strength of these characters that makes it work for you. I mean, it really is about the potency of Jin, I guess, because being able to land that stun and sap the turn meter off of people is pretty nice. So really, really fast with high potency would be a smart choice to mod her. Anyway, yeah, I have a bit of dodge on this one, so we'll see what happens. All right, so we got CLS Chewpio, C-3PO, and then Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA Cam. This one's fun. It's just a bit of dodge on here with some armor pen. But these guys, I'm really proud of these guys, right? All right, let me show you something. So the whole idea there with this team in threes is that you know that they're going to counter with Nute, Jango, B1. So you're hoping that the AI will target something that isn't B1, but what you want is JK to go last of these three, because then there's a couple chances for them to kill Nute before JK does his AoE, and potentially actually kills Nute, and that puts a real crimp on the fight for them. That being said, you know, being faster means that you can also kind of block out all but the very best Bad Batch teams, and that's what this is really designed to do. So right now, he will get plus 60 speed from Qui-Gon's lead and Cam's unique, so he's 381, right? Okay. This one is going to be 382. And remember that Cam starts the match in Ataru form, which grants plus 20 speed. So he will gain not plus 60, but 80. And so he's 383. Fabulous. All right. So that's top side. Let's talk about bottom. All right, we've got Malgus, Malak, Talon. So I've ran set here a few times, and I've seen that Jugement is, you know, comfortable using gas on offense against Malgus, and I think the best way to impede that is going to be with Malak on the team, so we'll see how right I am about that. Right on there, have a smoke. All right. Next is a little something. I think I've done this maybe once this season otherwise, but DRBSF Savage. You know, I've been warned off by different people about, oh, you know, people could, you know, potentially Wampa that. I checked. 17.8% win rate. It's not a good call. They said they could Darth Vader it. It's like, that's okay. I mean, I'd be very interested to see how well Darth Vader would do against Savage. But assuming that you're right, okay. That's fine. I just used Darth Vader a couple rounds ago to take out Ray Swolo Hoda. So if I can pull that here on, you know, Darth Revan, I'm game for it. Oh, smoking. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Smoking fast. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, they're moving. They're here for the business. All right. And yeah, there's crit damage and stuff on this Kron. It's fun. Yeah, some health protection. Yeah, it's all right. That's more of a bulky Kron, but that's okay. All right, then we have Gas Rex 5s, with almost 40% added crit damage, 23% protection, some potency and health steal. Lord Vader, Thrawn, and Royal with high deflection Chron on. This isn't the high dodge variant Crons that you're seeing on Lord Vader. That's intended to make Slacker fail. Most players aren't going to feel confident using Fennec against Lord Vader right now for whatever reason, because it's getting attempted a lot less. But when you're seeing high deflection, you really are saying, okay, well, I really can't Fennec this, so I may as well Slacker it. So I don't set this with the intention of hopefully jamming his Slacker up. I just want him to have to use it. All right. And then, of course, we have Jabba, Boushh, Chrysanthemum. And, yeah. They're just all big and nasty there down bottom. We'll see what he can do. Let me clear this chat. Yeah, my guildmate just unlocked Jabba this morning. Good for him. That is a great addition. All right, my opponent's top side. Grand Inquisitor, 9th Sister, 7th Sister. Followed by Raddus, Jyn, Baze. Then Nest, Resistance Bros. And then CLS, Chewpio, C3PO. And last, Savage, Talon, and TFP with the TFP Chron. How interesting is that? With 32% deflection, 44% dodge. This one should be handled rather carefully. Hey, Belor, what's up, man? Good morning to you. All right, and bottom side, where the game shall begin. So our opponent went heavy on us. He's perhaps hoping to put the Space Jam on me here. Let me get my... because he set slightly heavier up front than I did. All right, so he's got Lord Vader, Maul, and 8th Brother. Now, interesting thing about this. So this is 311, right? I did the math on this before the stream. So 311, he's going to gain the 25% speed from having speed up for being a dark side unaligned Force user under Lord Vader's lead. So that goes from 311 to 388. And then you gain 40 speed from Lord Vader's leadership on top of that, so it's 428. 428 is still a good ways slower than my Slacker. Now, his Lord Vader is faster than my Slacker. That's kind of disadvantageous. I'm not going to bullshit you about that. But what is also true is our armor should be fast enough. I need to check this. I guess it does behoove me to check. How fast is the Maul exactly? If he's screaming fast, okay, we're in business. So, I mean, my armor is going to be faster than Maul even after the crush, right? So it's going to go like this. Crush into Maul does his middle, and then Slacker is the immediate next turn. We stab the 8th Brother. Because you can't stun Maul when he has 3 or greater stacks of anguish. So we can't do that early on. So we'll stun the 8th Brother, prevent him from ever taking that first turn. He doesn't pop off Maul, and because we stab 8th Brother, we're going to remove Frenzy and all of that. So that means we should get our turn with armor, and the fight should proceed more or less smoothly from there. What's his Chron situation? So 28% dodge, 41% deflection. So I will be getting dodge some of the time. That's just okay. I mean, you know, we've done our math, so we should still work out. For real though, how fast is my armor? I'd hate to have to eat crow on that. 331, just the way I remember leaving you. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we have a viable plan for that. Against Qui-Gon Jinn, JK Cam, 788. Yep, that's the right way to do it. What do you got going here, man? Okay, so armor penetration and special accuracy, no dodge. So they will get accuracy up if we try to lean into something dodge, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about that. We're going to have to just gamble on Nute Jango B1. Out of curiosity, does he have the same speed trick lined up? 309, so 369. $370. 363, so a little slower. Okay, that's okay. That's advantageous for me. Qui-Gon could still call Cam and possibly kill Nute, but we're planning to do Nute against this. Alright, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh. So that'll be JMK Cat, same as usual. We'll use Rey, Swolo, and RJT. Now this is new. I haven't fought this myself yet. So it's got crit damage added, which is a big deal for Swolo. 95% health steal, which is very helpful for Rey. And 64% armor pen. Or sorry, not armor pen, but armor. So that's a consideration. I think the plan is still going to be Starkiller, but I'm going to have to be careful. The thing to be mindful, the reason RJT is here is to impede the unwary Starkiller player who's going to neglect the inspiration buff on RJT. So you have to be very careful not to be gaining a ton of turn meter when RJT has that. Otherwise, the only things that are going to be able to hit her is like the you can't evade this attack stuff from Starkiller's kit. So it'll be like his middle, his third, stuff like that. It's not a great way to have to, close out the fight if you're only able to hit her with that, because otherwise she will just dodge the shit out of you. Okay, here we go. Next one is Malgus, Sith Marauder, and Set. What are we looking at cron-wise? So a ton of crit damage added. That makes sense with Sith Marauder on the team, honestly. The protection is great here. Some health steal. Can't hurt anybody. And the tenacity is whatever. Alright, well, you know how we do. We're not going to shoot ourselves in the foot first thing in the morning. So we are going to go ahead and restart the game. We will not invite this evil upon ourselves. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I had a good time. The neighbor's out walking her corgi. God bless you, cleaning up the dog poop. Bless you. Bless you, neighbor. Good neighbor. All right. So, let's get about it then. This one. Let's just get straight into the mess. We'll just grab you. And as always, we make sure to put Watt in the second slot so you don't risk putting the tech out onto the wrong character because of a fat finger issue, anything like that. Turkey Day was good. Fam had fun, says Duckstab. Glad to hear it, man. It's always good. Okay, so yeah, we'll gain offense and speed for Watt dying here. We have Retribution for a few turns, which is very, very nice. The armor is helpful. The health is very helpful. Health steal is... This Cron, I mean, basically the protection is the only thing that isn't ideal about this for Slacker. Otherwise, this is a really good Datacron. But honestly, the boosted protection does help because we are using Watt's tank tech here and, armor. So having a bit of an added protection pool, considering that you usually build him health, kind of helpful. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, Liam, what's going on, man? You're just in time. We're about 25 minutes in, and I'm just starting the first fight, so here we go. Okay, nothing else to consider. Let's roll. Hey, Revan, good morning to you. Good luck to you, Tass. I appreciate it, man. Let's hope everything goes according to plan. Okay, crush in 2. Okay, and then this. So, because 8th Brother starts in stealth, I don't get to put the stun there, but I do get to pull him out. We could probably do this here right now. And our calculations were good. We get the 2 stack out onto Slacker, and we're in business now, come what may. We will be cautious here to swipe Maul, so we do the mastery drain, we push him back a bit. Now we do take a pretty chunky hit regardless, but so much better this way, I guess, than anything else. I would prefer to keep you. You could be of use to me, yeah, in this particular application. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. We'll save that for later. Now you can be stabbed. That's enough out of you. Keep up with the swiping action. Just keep draining Maul into non-existence. And, yeah. I think perhaps the end of you? Didn't have the duck. Ha! That's funny, Revan. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that's our light sider, still alive. Dark sider gone. Alright, so we just got that extra speed and offense kicking in. Got old boy charging up on us, as expected. Wouldn't put it past him for a moment. But now it's just a duel of the fates. Yeah, we're nowhere near charged up enough yet. Yeah, I'll do that here. That's fine. You do want to kind of take any opportunity you can to build up. I want all these stacks. Stack, stack, stack. Okay. Gonna need some critical hits at some point here, friendo. Okay. We're still doing alright, but he's almost there, and I would really rather be in my ultimate. Yep, see, well, I guess we all can't have what we want. But we did gain some good mastery there, and we're only 1 turn behind? Yes. Man, he hits so hard. Whew. Okay. We'll let him hopefully get himself back up over 80% health. And we're just riding this train, charging ourselves up. Yeah. Even though we could save the stab trying to go for a killing blow, I'm still just going to take the opportunity to keep charging up. Because he's going to get this 3rd ult pretty quick. Yeah. We're hitting him so hard that it's almost like we're critting him. Yeah, I bet you that swipe might have killed him if he didn't dodge it there. Yeah, alright, old boy's having a good time with that. Dick. Which is not great news for us, because we're actually quite a ways away from ultimate. Man, does he hit hard. Oof. Okay, this isn't quite 80%. Yeah, so we're not going to get exactly what I'm going for there, but it's the thought that counts. A little over a minute to roll. Ooh, you were so close to 80%, my dude. I'm going to save this. Just a moment. Close. Close. Jesus, he's going to ult again. We might actually die from that. Woof, these hits. Brother, I'm going to need you to stop all of that. Oh, these hits are so huge, though. Thank God for the lifesteal on this Kron, yeah? 27 seconds. My soul for 1 charge of ultimate, man. Okay, well, we just overwhelmingly had to beat him down because he wouldn't get up over the 80% threshold. A couple dodges complicated matters, but we did get the job done regardless. So, 50 plus 10. Toes are palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. All right. GL. Let's do the other GL fight. So, I will say that I do have GK otherwise employed. So what I want to check real quick is what's going to be my best tank option. I know I could take Mace, but I don't really like Mace with JMK in general. Let's see here. There's Fatty Bo Batty. So JMK, Cat. Wow, Mace is actually favored over that. Favored over. Okay, so 86%, 96%. So yeah, it makes sense that Mace would be especially nasty for that. Having Plo Koon along makes a lot of sense too. Now that I think about it, we would more easily be able to deal with Taunt. We would have a defense up. That's the wrong Ahsoka, first of all. Talk to me more. Talk to me more. So it's Plo Koon. Wow, that's interesting. Some people have used ARC Trooper. Wow, that's kind of unconventional. Would ARC Trooper actually work? I don't think... How does the ARC Trooper turret work? I don't think it works on... Give to clone ally. Give command to target other clone ally until they are defeated, or until command is granted to a different ally. Right, so it has to go to a clone ally, of which she is not. So why would somebody have done that? Yeah, she definitely doesn't have the clone tag. So that's good. That makes sense. Interesting. Interesting. Cat or Ahsoka. I would want to keep regular Ahsoka for use with Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. That's a good team to keep intact because you can chop down a variety of things, like Savage teams, for example. Xeris. Okay. Alright, so there have been a respectable number of people that have had success. Yeah, see, people use Wrecker too, but I won't use Plo elsewhere, so it's probably no skin off my ass to do that. On the flip side, Wrecker would not otherwise be used and would be considerably more robust, but would have pretty much nothing to offer the others. Right? JMK flip and call Arc. Geez. I mean, that's a weird way to do business. Feature the band bench, blah 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 blah. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, this seems very forced to employ that. So, I think we will just run with Plo, and we'll keep Mace for use with Padme. All right, what do we want here? Ideally, tenacity is what we've been using. This one has health steal and crit damage. This is health steal and armor. I don't think we really need that. So the health steal and protection's probably good. The tenacity being decently high is good. 37% to 67%. I'll take this robust health steal too. So we'll just take this Statcron. Yeah, no, I hear you, Revan. It is a strange plan, but now we need to make this work. So we're gonna delete Chrysanthemum, charge up a full ultimate, and make do. Okay. Plo is better. Yeah. All right. Here we go. We need all the time we can get, so we got to be quick. Quick like a bunny. Okay, we got the Bossk back in the house. I see you. We'll hit you so we don't invite retribution. Likewise, No need to invite retribution. Okay, now we call back on to her. Okay, charge up. We're getting there. He's taking more damage than I would strictly prefer, but such is the life. Defense up seems reasonable. We won't gain the turn meter, but that's okay. Alright. That is painful. We're going to take this so that he is hopefully going to taunt for us real soon, like. I can put that down. That's going to be useful later. Okay. Where's my ultimate? Thank you, sir. We have work to do. Okay. Yeah. Kick the shit out of her, please. Again, the emphasis would be on the kicking the shit out of her. Not letting her live. Yes. That would be the definition. Thank you. Thank you kindly, friend. Now let's have some words, you and I. This is good. We gain that just as well. Okay. Hup hup. Get to chopping. He's relic 8, so that's to our advantage. We ignore all of the rules. No need to respect Chrysanthemum until the big boy is down. And it looks like we're going to be in the clear, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls of all ages. We'll do this then. Strengthen up. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Okay. Not bad. No ability blocks to speak of. Yeah, Plo's doing good stuff out here. Alright, there it is. Alright, so we spared ourselves using GK, which is quite nice. And the reason why it doesn't really matter is that you know how Chrysanthemum uses that disarm, and it sets your cooldowns back. So when that happens to GK, his first turn is spent doing a basic. It's only his second turn that he really only gets one turn that makes a difference in terms of charging up your ultimate. And that's when you're either doing the mass assist or you choose to do the retribution middle. I like the retribution middle. But in the end, the tank doesn't have a whole lot of role other than just sparing the other two. And that worked okay. We did have a couple moments where we were missing taunt, and I was worried how much focus Cap might get, but we were safely well out ahead of the ultimate. Fortunately, that first Jabba ultimate takes a while to charge. So, good stuff. All right, 55. And I'm really pleased about saving GK off that. So we'll say Plo. 55. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Nute, Jango, B1. Let's think about it. I mean, ideally, if we're dodged, then it's not advantageous to us. If we have crit damage, that could be helpful. Crit damage with potency seems pretty nice. It would be cool for them to have this effect engaged, so they would have that either way. A bit more protection would be helpful for Nute, I think, and the crit damage drop is very minor, less than 1%, so this one's looking like a strong candidate. The alternative way to go would be armor penetration, and that's about the best we could do, so yeah, crit damage is going to be the way, and we'll take this one. Alright. That's right, we got a little Plo job action, that's right. Yeah, glad you found this week 3. Hey, man, I'm trying this for the first time here, week 3. We're all in the same boat. Nute, Jango, B1. Let's see here. Anything else to keep in mind about this cron? Just the armor penetration, which isn't really a factor. It just depends on whether or not they want to boo-boo Nute straight out the gate. So here's hoping. Okay. You guys are G's. You guys are real G's that way. Straight up. Pure G's. Okay. So then he would get a turn. We would be able to set your cooldowns back one, and then people would keel over. Yeah, that's the right move. Yep. Damn. Isn't that slicker than goose shit? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so advantage. We do get to hit him. Oh, it's only once because we're dazed. So I guess that's fine. We would want to keep Jango very close to topped off. Hit him the absolute minimum required number of times under the law. The retribution is painful. You're an asshole for this. Why you do me like this? Stop that shit now. God damn it. We could do that. Your turn meter is ahead of Cam. So we could force this out. Rocket you and top you off? Okay, 55 will do. 55 is just fine. Okay, so against the Malgus, I think we're going to do JML. Who do I want to use here? I think I want to use Hoda and then someone else. Hoda Bastila, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I guess there's more than one way to skin that cat. Let's think about it carefully, though. So we do want Hoda. Of that, I'm very sure. We got basic there. Not a terrible idea. That's a rough way to do the same thing. So basically, I just don't want to be stuck behind a taunt at a time not of my choosing. That's a little tougher to do when you have to mine somebody that can, you know, just freely get around all that. But then again, there's a lot of the fight where you're just stuck hitting Malgus anyway, so it's really just about controlling him, and I think we would want somebody who's just decently fast. Bastila. Bastila would be kind of useful here, but better to be saved for use with Grandmaster somewhere else. Yes, you do want somebody that doesn't have a debuff on basic, so that's a very fair point. I think Ezra may suit us. Yeah, if Ezra has no debuffs, the chance is doubled. So it's just a double attack. Useful shield up, occasional dispel, so if we're judicious about it, we should be okay. Plus, it's fun to use Ezra. We haven't used him in a minute. What are all the stats we got here? Yeah, health, Hellsteel potency, protection, and armor. Okay, so that's pretty good. Alright, we'll do it that way. This is fun. Hoda, Ezra. And, yeah, heavens preserve us, you know? Okay, so we do want to set him back any chance we can. We'll do this to get you moving, if you would kindly. Honestly, you're stuck here. Might as well do, you know, beating the shit out of him. Okay, it's a nice juicy hit. I see you. I respect you. but you still have to die. Ooh, well that's unfortunate for me. The fear is not ideal, but honestly I would rather just blow the turn doing the ult charge thing. Yeah. See, we had to do this anyway, and now we get to cycle back to another coin right after that. So, just as well. Alright, double tap here is acceptable. Not exactly what I'd be going for, but... perfect. Again, we just stick to the script in terms of charging up the ultimate. Less friends, the better. Yep, just get stone-aged. Get put down. Just the brutality of it all. We'll do that now at this point. We'll do this. That's fun. That's always fun. And now we'll get rid of that. Can't get rid of the exposed so easily, I guess, but that's okay. Alright, gentlemen. Let's wrap this one up. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we could do this, top off a bit, but might yet be a little premature. Yeah, there's the basic for that. I don't think you can gain the buff because of shock, so we'll just do this. Call you again. And I'm really looking for Hoda to get a turn. Yes, I know debuffing him heals him, but it's, you know, what can I say? Part of the plan. I mean, if I do that, it'll kill you, but I think that'll actually top us off, so what the hell. 57. Predicted. Calculated. Doom is close at hand. Thank you, Ranzelis. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Star Killer it is. So we have to be pretty damn cautious. Alright. Trying to recall the lessons I have learned. This shall be otherwise reserved for who? All this armor penetration would be pretty great to have here. You hope the daze sticks. We'll see. I think it's about the right cooldown spam at the right time. So we usually have just a little bit of armor penetration. What's the other cron I typically use? That's the Imperial Trooper cron. It's usually this one that I've used, the evasion down. They don't have any dodge built into what they're doing here. So, yeah, it looks like this Lord Vader cron is probably the best one to run with. Yeah, dodge would be helpful against RJT's middle. And I think it's RJT's middle. And Swolo's attacks are physical. So we'll take this. We'll be hitting as hard as we reasonably can. And we'll take all of that. Gotta be careful. Yeah, we have a ton of armor pen here, Spade. It's true. So we have to hope that that makes a big difference. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Asshole. Okay, gotta do this. We gained anything, so I guess there's that. Yeah, the dodge there was disadvantageous. You don't have inspiration, so let's get to stepping. Okay, that was insane. Try and stun here again. That's maybe a good one. Yes, I think we can actually use this. Nope. Damn it. We wanted to really walk you down, but I hear you. you asshole. Okay. Well, we do really want to keep charging up old boy. You dodging me is kind of shitty. A little worried about that. Okay. Okay. The you being under is good. You not being under is bad. Alright, so now we have to be extra super de-duper charging up here. Just get her inspiration charges down and work the program. Okay, it won't be long now. I think we can push back his turn meter by even doing 1 damage, so that was worthwhile. Swolo ideally won't have much of a chance to move. You're underneath now, so you should be able to die. We'll make sure that you do that. And shipping and receiving department, yes? Okay. Now it's just about working her down, even though she's going to dodge the shit out of us. Ooh, yeah, he came back. That's not supposed to happen now, is it? Okay, that's good. To you. Instant defeat. Right, so that's instant defeat, not quite the same threat. Stun would be ideal. Yeah, him coming back is kind of a pain in my ass. But it's okay. I can just keep killing him again. And death? 57. Okay. So it is manageable. I guess I really need to educate myself a little bit more about why he kept respawning. I guess I think it says that he might be coming back if there's any ally alive, or does it have to be a Rey? Regardless, this was a really nice front wall. This is an excellent banner score for where we're at. Let's take a look at what we have to deal with down in the back. Okay. DRBSF Malak. So perhaps Imperial Troopers. We'll check. Okay. Sortie BB-8R2. Now, what we will be sure to do is... Okay, so this guy isn't doing some crazy-ass Armorcron. That has bit me in the ass. We will plan to Wampa that. Mon Mothma, Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout. Really? I'll have to think about how I want to engage that one exactly. Boba Zam and Embo. Respectable. Respectable. And then we have... Ooh! This is kind of interesting. Skando. Skando Queel IG-11. Well, I applaud the ingenuity. Let's remind ourselves. What does this leadership do? Oh my god, this is a bigger boy. Okay, 11,000 damage at Relic 7. This guy is a brute. God damn. Yeah, okay, so they won't be getting the deep cover. Target other ally. So, okay, there is no leadership. He's just meant to be a heavy hitter. So he's placing this the same way that you would place a nest with this pair. When your leader takes a turn. When the leader takes a turn. But there was no leader alive at that point. So I guess the game was tracking Rey's, Galactic Legend Rey's turn meter when she died and somehow using that then to time the revival. Is that the way it is? It responds on... a leader's turn. My leader's turn. That must be what it is. When my leader... Got it. Ah, I see. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for making that clear. Thank you. And Mike, 10,003. First time in the chat. Good to see you, man. Good morning. Yeah, when Palp goes. Yeah, okay. No, it's clear. It's clear, guys. It makes sense. It makes sense. Thanks for explaining, though. Glad I, never punished, We'll just take the money and run with that one. Ooh, and Mustn't be neglectful of this cron. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's shouldn't be too crazy. Slacker prevents that, though, by the way. Yeah, I'm sure. I think we'll all be in a more interesting space for the new year when Set 4 is no longer active, and I don't really feel like I'm boxed into this usage of Slacker. I mean, your options against Lord Vader is take a risk with Fennec, a risk that may not pan out, and, you know, if they have deflection on the Kron, you're really in trouble. So it's basically Slacker and Lord Vader, Mirror. Those are kind of your options. And, you know, if you really needed to, if you knew that your opponent was going to set a brutal defense and you knew that you had no way of full clearing, if you didn't save Slacker to take on something else, like maybe this Race Swolo, and then you use your Lord Vader to mirror, I get it. You got to do what you got to do. The price of which being your defense is down Lord Vader now, and he's been an anchor ever since Set 4 came into the game. So that's the rub, friends. Okay, so it was no GLs in the back. He put it all on the line up front. And it would be a brilliant gambit to do that if I had had any drop or struggle at all. But let me tell you guys something. It's very fortunate that I'm fighting him here in week 3 because that puts the scouting skill at a premium here. Having 2 weeks of data to get a sense of what he was going to do, I feel very prepared. And, yeah, you know, there's a hell of a defense waiting for him. So, all right, let's think real quick about plans for topside. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I was going to Bad Batch the Grand Inquisitor team because I really would prefer to use Traya against the Savage, but I think I can push that around a little bit. Against the Savage Talon TIE Fighter pilot, let me think about this. If I were to use... Padme, would I be greatly punished for that? I don't think so. Because what it is that you would just be stuck beating down, what's his name, until you'd be stuck beating down on Talon until he dies. Let's check that real quick. Let's see if there's any relevant history with Padme that I should consider. Savage, Talon. And what is it? Savage, Talon, and who? It was TFP. It's TIE. Okay, we remove that. Scene counts. People using Sith Trio. So nobody's attempted to use Padme against this. That does kind of shy me off it. Could we find a more appropriate usage for Padme? Let's puzzle that out real quick. What I do know is I have dash for offense, so I get to just brutalize one team of choice. Right now, that's looking likely to be Skando, but I might change my mind. Let's just write him down here for Skando so I don't forget about him. So dash, Vandor, L3. This is Mothma. Okay, so Wampa is pretty much a sure thing against that, but what's the catch? Is there a brutal Datacron? Oh, Mom Mothma's in the back. I'll need to check that. Usually Ayla and Gideon worked well. Spade, you're saying if you haven't used Gideon or have no plans for him, Padme, and any Galactic Republic, usually Ayla, worked well, but not sure with Talon. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm really inclined to use Sith Trio there, because that's a terrible bit of business pounding through Savage twice. Not really into that. Let's check what's going on here real quick. Okay, Hellsteel and Tenacity. So Not particularly dangerous. 66,000. 350 speeds, quite nice. How's Malak set up? Tenacity orientation. So be it. We'll figure it out. I think I can DR that, but... Or, sorry, not DR that. I'm pretty sure I can just... Oh, you know what? I could probably just use Sith Eternal solo. But you know what? That might be an elegant solution to this Mon Mothma problem. So let's see here. Veers gets it done, though. How interesting. Let's think about that. Why would that work? If Veers was able to be faster, so we would have to be fast indeed. Very, very fast. How fast have you invested into this? Okay, 265. Turn 10% turn meter for each other rebel fighter ally. Each other rebel fighter. So not himself. And note that Mon Mothma is not herself a rebel fighter. So that means he's only getting 10% turn meter on 265. So 265 divided by 0.9, so 10% turn meter gain, makes him 294, which makes him drastically too slow. Drastically. So absolutely no issue using Veers Dark Piett there. We could use C to easily dispatch DRBSF Malak. I'm liking the way this is shaping up. What's up with the Embocron? Let's not be caught unawares. 2% health. Okay, whenever they crit an enemy. All right. Whenever bounty hunter allies are revived, they gain... Okay, nobody should be getting revived, though. Embo's health, 90% Embo's health is converted to protection. If Embo has protection at the start of a turn, he can't be defeated that turn. How interesting is that? Okay. Well, that's kind of crap anyway, so, I mean, we could just maybe plan to use Bad Batch there. Hunt, Bad Batch, Echo, attack. Okay. Everything else I think is spoken for. Alright, so let's go about executing. I would say let's start with up top. Let's start with the fights that we know we have to handle a certain way. What do I need to see on this cron? So they've got the cooldown reduction 6, not the turn meter removal. Physical crit avoidance and some resistance pens. So that's really not going to be... Oh, we already did speak for the Bad Batch. That's right. So I need a different solution for Boba Zam Echo. Let's scout that out. You know what? I mean, wow. Is that really unspoken for? Damn. Not bad. So Wampa. What about the Padme? Boba Zam Echo. Well, I guess I should probably just look at swugga.gg and not waste my time trying to be original. We'll see what somebody else has done. Boba Zam. And where's your boy, Embo? You know what? I'm not even going to bother searching for that. I'm just going to type that. Okay. Almost nobody's setting it. That makes sense. It's a weird choice. Padme Ahsoka Wrecker, 54 banners, 33% win rate. That sounds about right. That sounds like somebody got cold cocked by Boba. And that there is a bad time. Okay. And, alright. Oh, okay. JKL, yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's inventive. Somebody used Gideon, Dark Trooper, and Death for 53. That's kind of slick. I like that. People could come back that way. I don't care for that. See, somebody did it 100% that way. That's interesting. You'd have to make sure that Boba dies. You can't take the risk that Boba lives. Darth Vader could handle business here. We would need to have potency to make it work. I'll keep it in mind. Do I yet have them? Ah. That may work. Is there a solution? Nobody's attempting that. Oh, I gotta change something around then. Something's gotta change. Show me the Skando. The thing about Skando, using dash against Skando might not be a good fit, because that would depend on debuffs that will be cleansed by IG-11. So we could promote the dash team to just slaughter the Boba team, and then we would possibly use some type of Darth Vader thing where every time the debuffs are getting cleansed, the dots come right back. That should be the exploit. Lando. Alright, let's talk about it, old bean. Nobody else setting Queel IG-11. Yep, completely uncharted territory in that respect. Talk to me about Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma could probably work here. The issue would be having enough damage in a timely fashion. I guess that's kind of a risk no matter which way you go. What's their tenacity situation for Skando? It's going to be a set 4 cron, so no added tenacity. What is the droid I'm looking for? Who can trade something away? Because we don't really have Mon Mothma assigned anywhere right now. Akbar, Jin, and Baze. Maybe there's another counter worth looking at there. I was planning to do Boss Grief Mando. It can still be done, but it isn't without its risks. Why do I always... I am such a Mon Calamari bigot, I guess, because I write Akbar when I should be writing Raddus for the team lead. All the fish-faced people look the same to me, I guess. It's terrible. Shameful. Yeah, see, 1,534 attempts. Oops, nope. That ain't the comp though. Let's get that straight. Yeah, 83% win rate using the Bossk. Let's talk about other options. Yeah, people use gas to great effect. That makes sense. Darth Vader, Thrawn. How interesting. How interesting is that? Rebels and Jedi wouldn't be able to resist. Would we not be able to just infinitely loop? Let's check our homework on that. "100% if the target is Jedi or Rebel, and it can't be evaded." So we should be... Yeah, I know, guys, I'm terrible. I'm terrible about the Mon Cals. Okay, so I think we have a case... See, there's going to be a tenacity up. Well, see, there's only going to be a tenacity up if there's a dispel. That buff would get dispelled. So what's the play then? These guys go first. Well, it would only be you that goes first. So Raddus would do his dispel, then Darth Vader would go. And then it would be Crush, Basic Crush? Yeah. And then we would have to Merciless again and keep the wagon train moving. Baze would have an ability... Baze would have Retribution. If we can't inflict daze on Baze, he's going to gain turn meter on a condition, but I don't think I have to worry about it. Whenever an enemy gains a buff. So he won't be gaining turn meter because I'm not going to use Emperor's Trap here if I did Darth Vader. So that means that Boss Grief Mando could be reassigned to something else. Skando Queel IG-11 might be the right kind of ticket for that. We'll say Boss Grief Mando there for now. I wouldn't have to worry about anything if we did it that way. Skando will be strong, but that's why we'll just delete him. Make sure we'll take some armor along for that. Save an armor cron for him. Yeah, the Mon Mothma, I don't know. We have to find a use. So I think you've got Darth Vader. I think I might just be able to do it with Darth Vader solo. I think so. Let's check the math here, right? It's so they would have 24 speed. 24 speed granted. And then so plus 54 speed. Plus 54. So 333 plus 54, safely faster than anything my Darth Vader can do. However, my Darth Vader is 277. Plus 16 for himself is 293. Plus he would gain 8 speed for each rebel enemy, so plus 24. That makes him 317. So we did 54 speed gain, right? Yeah, so we'll check that real quick on Jin. Ah, see, this is a danger. Very fast. 328 plus 54. So 382. So there is a risk then that Jin could steal from me. And then how fast is Baze? Yeah. We got to treat this real respectful like. 152. Okay, so we don't have to worry about him. Not super high tenacity. And again, it's only the spark of the rebellion that they start with. Right? So we would end up taking... I think we'll do DB, GBA, Moff Gideon. Say Boss Grief Mando for the Skando thing. Yeah, I like the feel of that. Okay. I think that's it. We'll use Darth Vader, GBA, and Gideon. And that way I think we can get on out. You did this with K2 there? Yeah, well, Thrawn's on defense, so no dice there, Smodern. Hey, TJ, good morning, man. How are you? How goes the run? So far, so good. We one-shot the full clear. We full cleared everything down bottom. No issues. Just finishing the plotting and scheming for the remaining squads, and I think we're good. I'm drinking a lot of coffee here. Back teeth are floating. Let me take a quick break to resolve that and check on my cats who are rattling the door. That man does not have a full offense set, and it's triggering me. I feel you, Tyler. I do feel you. Wait a minute. Are you saying he has a broken set? No, it's a full... Oh my god. Scandalous. Oh, I bet he's mad at himself for that one. Maybe it was by necessity, though. Hard choices, needs must, and all that. What's your deal? Okay, you don't really have any evasion to speak of, but that's cool. Wedge Han Chewie. It's Chewie that does the tenacity down, and then we just basically loop you into oblivion. You're mad at him and for him. Yeah, I believe you, man. All right, we've got a plan for everything. All right, I'll be right back, guys, and we'll push on through. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for watching. All right, all right, all right. We're coming back. Thinking about this here. Baze's AI does the sweep first, right? I think so. But we keep the taunt as long as the weakest has protection. So we would be okay from the taunt. We would use what's his name to get back out ahead. So we could definitely do Boss Grief Mando here. It would just be a little more risky. But the Skando Queel IG-11 isn't that much of a threat. So I'd hate to screw up for the sake of that, especially when I know that I can abuse Darth Vader more easily. Well, they're going to gain all the buffs, so we would need some kind of dispel there, wouldn't we? Who would the dispel be? Death would be the answer. Death would be the answer. How fast is Queel? I have an idea. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Don't drool on my leg, please. Hi, kitty. Yes, I miss you too. I love you too. Okay. 341. So not faster. So why don't we make a swap then? Why don't we just stick to the script and be careful about doing bounty hunters versus Baze? And then we'll use Darth Vader in the back. Because my worst fear is something goes wrong. Like, even if I kill Raddus, if something goes wrong and Jin gets a turn and revives him, and you know, for whatever reason, he's close to having hope pop off, that's the end of it. That's the end. So, where to begin? Topside. Let's do it. Kitty, stop. I love you, but stop. Damn it. All right, so yes, we did agree that we would employ Bad Batch. So, potency would be ideal. We would like to do the dance. Yes, 90-something% potency and a bit of crit damage will help. So, there is a chance that I guess these guys could go, right? It would be minus 15. So 325 plus 15, minus 15. But that's okay. Yeah, this counter doesn't depend on us going first. That's what I remember. So it doesn't matter. Just stick to the script and we should be okay. The script being that you get the buff immunity onto Ninth Sister so you can freely target who you need to. Yeah, that part sucks shit right there. Not a fan of that. Okay, you can stop all that. Okay, you need to get on out there. Thank you for the dispel. You're just going to cycle me now. That's fun. Kitty, oh my god. Stop being the most needful cat on the planet. Oh shit, we are in trouble. Okay, I think I've been here before though, haven't I? Cat. Seriously, get out from under my legs. You're pissing me off with that shit. Okay. So there is a danger. There is a danger. Not good. I think we need to withdraw. Okay. The plan must be adjusted. We're so far away from a kill, we can't heal, we can't sustain you, we may as well withdraw. Okay. So, one drop. Early kill on Hunter Well, let's see here. AB on Echo and meant Tech went first. Used grenade to dispel Echo, but no stuns landed. No stuns landed. With all that potency, no stuns landed. That is noteworthy, I think. Focus down, Hunter. That's it. I guess that's really all to say. Okay, the plan must shift. How do we address this? Savage, Talon, TFP, no. We can't. Alright, so GI we need another solution for. What moves? Ranzelius, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll use Padme instead. Alright. Padme, Ahsoka, Mace will be the solution to get us through. That is really unfortunate. I am not pleased. I really hope we can put a jam on him. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. Drops are bad, 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 bad business. Okay, let us consider. Alright, so we would want what? Armor. These are generally physical damage that's hurting us. So, Padme, Ahsoka, Mace. We do want to be sure to save an armor cron for who? Well, I guess it doesn't matter what we use for Wampa. So, I think we're well within our rights to... Yeah, this is actually pretty good, right? Tenacity and armor suits our purpose. Okay. Attempt 2. The Great Siege begins. Okay. Okay. I see you. I feel you. Okay. Alright. In an ideal world, you would preferably die first. Yes, we'll have to more or less beat through you the old-fashioned way. That's kind of an interesting opportunity, isn't it? Well, that's okay. This is going to be a pretty brawny hit from Mace. Like, holy crap. We do have Daze on deck, so no value to do the mass assist. We do gain from this. Come on, old girl. Hold steady. Hear me, baby. Hold together. Don't you dare. Okay, I was about to say. This won't be effective, but this could be. It'd be nice to just kill you. Yeah, just bonk straight out of existence. So let that be a lesson to you guys. I should have done that in the first place, damn it. Again, I do want to kill 7th first, but it would be great to land the stun on Grand. Man, did Mace just kick the ever-loving shit out of him. Good God. Basic. I was hoping we could have gotten the ability block, but I'll take it. Alright, go back to clobbering. Indeed, yes, boom, Ranzelius. Indeed. Alright, I see you, dog. Aw, dick move. Dick move. Haha! Them courage stacks. Man, I feel like such an asshole for dropping on this fight. But that's what I get, I guess. Let's go ahead and do this. Get the extra stack up. Oh, that's just fantastic. Bonk. 36. Could have been a 56. God damn. This was a slaughter. I will never make this mistake again. A budget team 56ing it, man. When I just dropped with Bad Batch. That is... It's something. Alright, well, let's get the show on the road. Bounty Hunters it is. Let us be cautious. Bossk, Grief. No, wait, we don't take Bossk Grief Mando here. We do Bossk Dad Bod Mando. That's right. Okay, so that's our best chance. Well, let's think about this. If we do it this way, what happens? Let me double check my history here on this one real quick. Raddus, Jyn, and Baze. Yeah, Bossk Grief Mando is the way against this comp, it seems. Sort by win rate. Well, Scene is how it's grouped right now. But Grief Mando seems to be solid. Fennec Mando apparently works. That makes sense. There would be a lot less of that. Zam. Okay, so Mando seems to be the key piece. The idea is you're not using Grief if you don't do it that way, but it would be cool to have Grief because then we wouldn't be getting Retribution back. Whenever they gain turn meter, though. So let's think about this. If we did Grief, it could circle back bad on us. Strictly speaking, Grief has a 3% higher win rate, but it's a much larger sample size than people running Dad Bod. There isn't a ton of dodge, so we would benefit from all of the extra hits. I think Dad Bod's the way I want to go. Grief will take longer, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Revan. Yeah, the 56 would have been nice. I'm a little displeased about that one. Little displeased. All right, so that would be true damage. Ideally, it would be protection. What else would be beneficial? Physical accuracy. They're not rife with dodge, so that doesn't matter. Physical accuracy is nice. A little bit of armor penetration for the trouble. What do we have to deal with? We have to deal with the potential of getting stunned. So tenacity would actually be rather helpful. We do have some tenacity, health steal, protection. Yeah, this is beneficial. This level 3 can actually even get use. You don't need to dispel a taunt. What are you saying, Ray? Grief is better to dispel so you can target Adrad with insta-kill with Mando. I mean, if you have the contract met and you can snipe, and you haven't lost your Mando for any reason, then you would have Bounty Hunter's Resolve and you should ignore taunt anyway. So it should be good. Bossk, Dad Bod, Mando. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, so he just did his sweep off. That's beneficial to us. Hello. Hi. 1 and 2, 3. It would be better to just do this here. That's fine. Potential for turn meter gain is nice. Basic over here. Getting close. Almost over now. Okay. That's the one. We are popped off. Contract is met. We can attempt to land debuffs. That wouldn't be the end of the world, right? That should charge up our protection situation. And we just need him to not get swept. And pop goes the weasel. Okay. See? Much ado about nothing. Yeah. Let's just do this. Okay. Good God. Okay, and that would have brought back Raddus there if it was anything but a snipe. So, I might as well just basic here since I can't call old boy. Hey, we get the stun. Sexy. And we'll just finish this. Okay, very good. Let's try and just stack our protection back up then. Using the power of love and friendship. Lots of friendship. Okay, stack it, stack and max. Let's go. Give them a lockdown. That's hot. Mm-hmm. We're pretty full. Turn meter is such that you would get one more turn. Let's try it. One. Oh, well, he just keeled over. 56 will have to do. Hard to complain. Oh, that drop is so sticking in my craw. Oh. All right. All right, Nest and Brothers. So this will just be Wedge, Han, Chewie. The trick to this one is just remembering that I believe it's Chewie's basic that applies tenacity down. Yeah. And with tenacity down, you can control Nest, lock her out, sniper at the right moment with a Han middle. And yeah, that's the long... Nope, wrong leader. Appreciate you. There we go. Okay. Hello, old bean. Alright, 1 and 2 and 3, and this is just offense, crits. Very nice. Very, very nice kit for this situation. We save this one just for such an occasion. And yeah, we're good to go. Alright. Kick the shit out of him. Okay, the kick the shit out of him part worked. I'm pleased to say. We would want to stun Poe, ideally. You doing anything would be not allowed. We would want to shrug here. Let's go for that. And we'll do the basic. Okay. Into this, a little bit of something, something. Push your turn meter back, because that's the way that works. And now we just lock you down. Oop, well, wasn't supposed to work that way. A little bit differently was what I'd had in mind. Keep that tenacity down. Okay, and now we're just looking for opportunities to punk her. So like that, for example, 56. Okay, CLS. We're just going to JKR that again. So JKR, Grandmaster. I considered Bastila. Bastila could be pretty nice here. We'd have to deal with the sweep at first. And then we would have only the security that Savior provides. We wouldn't have Jolie to secure it with another heal. But Bastila brings a lot to this fight, so I think I am going to use her. What are we looking for? We would be looking for armor, ideally, I think. Armor penetration is what I want to be sure that I save. Now, do I need this one? This is, I guess, the last remaining Kron with armor. Maybe best used with Wampa. Let's think about it. It's actually a pretty nice option for Sith Eternal. I might keep it just for that reason. What's the health steal situation like, though? Curiosity. Yeah, that's the same one. You know what? I'll keep that one for Sith Eternal. So we'll do that. Okay. So it's special damage. I don't think we have that. We have resistance penetration. That is helpful. That's a shit cron, but that's okay. Deflection is not the most useful. Dodge is of help from a CLS point of view. That's the one I've typically used with Star Killer, so it is available. Resistance penetration, dodge, and special crit avoidance seems reasonable. Okay, we'll use this one. And let's go. Man, I can't believe I had that one drop, damn it. This guy's a good player too. If I lose to that, I'll be pissed. Alright, so we never get fancy on this. We just go right in on him. Don't get it twisted. Ideally, we would set his cooldowns back. Would be good to just get a ability block here. I'm expecting the Dispel momentarily. Okay, so he didn't do the Dispel. That's unfortunate from my point of view. We do want to Dispel this, so now we have to make up for the loss. Let's slap. Gain a bunch of goodies. Spread out. Yeah, that's a good one. We're about to get Dispelled here, so that's not my ideal. It would be cool if we could land an ability block, but we really should stick to the script. Just keep him on lock. We're about to get Dispelled. Yeah, there it is. Alright. So, keep that moving. Slap will again put us back under stealth, a place of safety. Keep that moving. Ah, he's healing up on us. Alright, there's Savior. Now we're getting into the shit here. We gotta finish this job fast. He's gonna do another AoE before this happens, so we have to do the slap just for the sake of added damage. Into basic. Into highest turn meters here. Works just as well. Okay. Alright, we're safe. We're safe for the moment. God damn, man. Entire planet. Alright, basic. Okay. Okay. Oof. Okay. Close. Close. Dangerous times. No reason to go for the stun when he has 0 TM. We can slap into spread. Won't help Bastila. But this will help you. We'll get you out ahead of C-3PO by doing this. Yeah, so we could do one last chance at a stun before C-3PO goes. Yep, that was going to be a cleanse if we didn't do that. So this should call, finish the job. 54. All right. $54 it is. Jeez. All right, Savage Talon. I mean, I guess we'll be very grateful that we kept some armor, something. This is a very tough built team, so I think we'll be okay regardless, but I have been wrong before. Okay, armor-wise, it's really just this last cron. I mean, I really would like to have that for Sith Eternal, but the thing is that the only physical damage on that team of note is Malak when he's really stacked up. And that's not going to be much a factor. Are there any other options for just pure health? This is the last of the Mohicans, apparently. The offense factor from Savage should be fairly low. So I'm not too worried about that. How about from a dodge point of view? What you got for me? Imperial Troopers, we need that, so can't take that. I don't know, man. There's more than one way to skin this cat, but what I want to make sure of is that we don't actually lose anyone to an explosion of damage. What shall we do? Yeah, I'll take it. Because of the added offense for the TFP, this seems like the smart decision. Let's not be reckless. So he can't actually gain the buff, but he can have the cooldown reduction, so we'll take it on that basis alone. To you. How are you? Yeah, I bet. Okay. Ooh, this is an opportunity. Bonk. Okay. It's true, TFP is kind of going crazy on us, but that was kind of expected. Boy, does that hit hard. Okay. Finish the job, boy. No need to do this, I guess. Let's just go ahead and basic here. Yeah, that's a good one. Be ideal to just get you locked down. Yeah, we'll take the big threat condition off the table. Cycle. Okay. Up. Yeah. Give him the bonk. There it is. 55. Just as well. Okay, well, we could have flawless this wall as well, but we had one drop. Nonetheless, we are through top. Fleet defense is Raddus with 2 reinforcements, so that's okay. Executor triple attacker. So we'll be sure to take care of that. Get my notes ready. Let's see. I got a couple DMs there. All right, where did I write this down? Okay. Give that a minute. All right, executors. So we'll have negotiator for that. And then we have profundity. So we would take executrix. And then against Raddus, finalizer, I suppose. Yeah, I can deal with that. Okay, let's go ahead and do a quick restart. Not bring the bad juju upon us. Oh yeah, we still need to clear the back squad zone, so let's knock that out before we wrap up with fleets. Keep the suspense there for fleet. Okay. All right, this is a classic Veers Dark Piett. Okay, Veers Dark Piett, and then armor penetration. We grab this one. Yes, this is the one. Okay, let's get it done. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hopefully, we have no issues. Okay. Realistically, well, we could save that. It's useful to us to do it that way. We can just basic. Okay. Gotta go for the Grand Slam here, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't crit. Maybe we do. No, we do want this to crit from Veers' perspective. Ideal. We can't get an assist out, but we can basic for some big effect. This may actually be a kill regardless. So let's take the money and run. Pop, pop. Yep, it was still too much damage. All's well that ends well. I think we can possibly land a Daze, but it isn't a Daze that we need. It's just more damage down on you, boy. No, you're not going to give it to me? Alright, you stingy bastard. I see you out there. The turn meter's favorable to us to do this either way. And 57. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I was actually... I had that flipped in my head. I guess I was planning to do Imperial Troopers versus Mon Mothma, but somehow I see Sith Eternal working out just fine there as well. We're faster, so we don't fear the fact that we could get ability blocked, because eventually we'll get to do our thing, and they can't keep a good Sith locked down forever, right? Let's go ahead and do sortie here. And who is... Right, you're going for a slaughter. Dash would probably work, but that's kind of an annoying way to do it, don't you think? Yeah, we would take a bunch of damage. No, this is just fine. Oh, nope. Wrong solution. Wrong solution. We're doing this fight. Okay. So, yeah, they had some type of armor penetration shit. I don't really care about that. What I do care about, though, is having armor penetration myself. This will do. Okay, a 1, a 2, a 3, a go. Let's have at it, old girl. I believe. One, two, dance. Danger, 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 danger. Danger, danger, danger. Danger. Okay. We were freed, but for the grace of God. Okay. Slap up. Smack. Okay, that's good. All this is very good for us. Perfect. The ultimate. Couple turns here until we slap again, and then we'll just drop the auto and let you get to it, old girl. Got a little over 4 minutes. Alright, have at it. Kick the shit out of her. Now this time we have an appropriate amount of armor penetration, so shouldn't take us 10 years. That's the hope. Gonna have a spot of breakfast here. Late breakfast, more like lunch. A man can subsist on black coffee only so long. Okay. Almost busting the 100,000 mark. There was our first. And now we should be more safely in the range. There it is. Alright. Another minute of this and we're probably in lethal range, so we looks like we're on schedule. Being up around 130k is like the mark you want to be at. No, it's going to end before then, it looks like. Just as well. There it is. All right, 58. Nighty night. Okay. All right. So this one. Now, against Mon Mothma, talk to me. God, I'm so mad about that drop against the Grand Inquisitor. Bitter. Bitter. Yeah, Jawas is 100% win. There's no surprises there, I suppose. Darth Vader, 82% win rate. 82 suggests pretty good. That's very interesting. The other way to check this is, instead of Skando, try searching with Boba. If it was Boba Queel IG-11, which is a common enough team, yeah, Troopers handles business. Yeah, Mon Mothma, 57 banners. Mon Mothma, Boba is more dangerous to Mon Mothma than Skando. So I think we'll be okay. I think that's what we're going to do. So that means the Boba team can be Mon Mothma. That means that the Dash Vandor can be promoted to a better usage. We have to be so secure now. So against Skando, Queel, IG-11, Dash would be child's play. And then we can leave Darth Vader as a spare. All right. I'm into that. Now, against the Mon Mothma, Sith Eternal. So there is a risk of a turn meter thing happening if I use just C by himself. Let's consider this a moment. They'll have a dispel once her dude's out, and that'll be happening quickly. I think this works. I think just the two of these works just fine. Health, steal. So we wouldn't have any of that. What could we get from this set that matters? Dodge. Dodge would be decent, honestly, all things considered. Physical attacks and whatnot. Almost 10% dodge. That's fine. Is set really necessary? Set feels like we're protected against the ravages of getting chained. Vader. Yeah, C has been used with a 100% win rate just by himself. So I guess that answers it. Now maybe that's with a strong Kron to boot, but I think I'm going to risk it. Well, on second thought, we might be able to finish with both of these guys at full protection if I do it right. So let's do it that way. Hi. Okay. You. Yeah, these guys don't do anything that I have to worry about. Yep. Let's just keep you locked. Keep you locked. Pretty much the last chance to try and top off some protection there. Can't assist or gain buffs. It isn't a gain buff to gain protection. The protection gain is minor, but it's okay. I'm not hating. Yeah, and we'll come back around so quick that we do this. And come on, just tickle. Keep tickling him. Keep tickling him. Leave him alone. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, you stingy bitch. 58 anyway. That's what I had hoped for. It's a 58 if you do it correctly with the solo, because you're not going to finish with full protection on C. But if you timed it right with just 2, you could get a 58 anyway. So, I dig that. All right. We must be so fresh and so clean. All right. Oh, Jugement has started. And he got a 12. That's good. That's an excellent opener. And it was on Lord Vader. Our wildest dreams have been realized. Holy shit. Our man is... No, that's the second battle, so that's only the second attempt. Okay, so he almost got Lord Vader, and he must have just gotten worked out right there at the end using Slacker. That has to be it. So he's using something else to clean it up. He should be able to get it done. Lord Vader's pretty low there for the second swing. But huzzah! That drop that I'm fretting over, we just evened up on. Like that. Absolutely thrilling. All right. So, what was the game plan for these? Mon Mothma for Boba. I think that works just fine. Ideally, it's Sam that you kill so that the offense is gone. Mothma, Katarn, Cara. We'll take Cara. Now think about it. Well, they won't cook that. We would want potency, ideally. We don't have potency. Physical dodge would then be closest to ideal. I guess that's okay. Dodge with a bit of armor penetration would be better. This is appreciable. We'll take that. Okay, let's roll. The 58 on C was hot, Liam. It was. I'm very pleased with that. You have got to be shitting kidding me. All right, well, first of all, I hate you. What a complete asshole move. Please get the TM off. Good. We need the little advantage here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are we actually going to be allowed to get this done, though, in time? Or not? That ability block was absolutely nasty. Okay, cool. You decided to do a dum-dum. Dum-dums are welcome. We encourage dum-dums. Here. So we got the free revive. We don't need to do the big one. Let's just do this and keep our options open. What we really need to do is finish her off. Our damage is coming too slow. Too slow. Come on. Well, girl has to die. Okay. Now we're in a position to maybe even get an ability block one of these years. Nope. No such luck. All right. We should do the heal soon. Let's get this life out of the way. Strip off the turn meter. Do the mass here. Okay. And then followed by bonk. Okay. Control. Control. We don't need the offense. We need the healing for the sake of perhaps that banner. Same here. Likewise, we're just going to work them down here real slow like. Basic. And you give it 57. Ideal. All right, Jugement, what's up? What you up to? What's crack-a-lackin'? All right, you got through, old boy. Respect it. Don't like it, but I respect it. So 12 and 34. Okay, let's make a note here. We got to make notes on the sheets. So Lord Vader, Thrawn, Royal. He got 12 plus 34, so not bad, with 1 hold. Comment, 1 hold. Color it yellow. Beautiful. Great work, boys. Okay. What are you up to next? Okay, so Malgus, Malak, Talon, DR, BSF, Savage, Gas, Rex, 5s. I really should write this down when I'm going it over with you guys on that. And then Jabba. Okay. All right. 12 plus 30. What? How does that work? 12 plus 34. No, that works. Yeah. Yep. Math checks out. All right. Oh, and he got through Jabba as well in one go. All right. We can't expect him to drop on everything, so that's fair. And he 56'd it at that. So well done on his JMK fight, it would seem. All right. We'll see how it goes, but this is fortunate. Fortunate that we're getting to catch him in the act here. All right, so we do know that Dash is going to have his debuffs dispelled, but I guess we're going to take advantage of the fact that we kind of just respawn infinitely, and we're just going to kick the shit out of him. I mean, yeah, we could have done it that way too. I'm okay with this. We're just going to kick the shit out of him. All right? Let's have at it. Last fight on ground. And healing. And dance. And purge. Stun. And, oh yeah, your turn meter isn't favorable to me messing around, so let's just be done with you. Be gone with him! Okay, I see you. I see you, baby. Okay. Purge. How about that purge? There's the good one. Alright, well... Dodge that. Haha. Okay, and stun. Okay. 57. Gorgeous. Okay, in the end, Darth Vader went unused. How's he doing? Alright, nothing yet attempted. Nothing yet attempted. He waits, he watches. Very, very good. Alright. Yeah, about this one. Well, that's pretty fortunate. That's pretty favorable to our endeavor. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. Fives and 2. Fives. Ebonhawk 5s. It's just Ebonhawk, I think, that I would want. We definitely do want Ebonhawk, though. He's probably the first or second reinforcement. I think we use Ahsoka for a dispel. Alright, I think this is the way. Should have done young Lando for the ultra big hit. Yeah, I do have him at Relic 5. I mean, he is serviceable. Salacious Crumb Sucking Gas is like, yeah, I did see that there. Alright, let's see what I remember. And away we go. Okay. Pretty slick. We go after IG with the mass. We use the basic because it can't be evaded. We ensure that he dies. Now we stack back up. Looking strong, my dude. Okay, well, that's not the ideal that we're going for. Not by any means. Ahsoka Tano, you target here. Okay, now we go after you like this. Again, we can just basic to ensure that we don't miss. The not missing is really pretty paramount, I gotta say. And now we get to do a sweep on top of that and ensure that Xanadu dies. So yes, that was the ticket indeed. Okay. There is value in doing this dispel here. So we've got this now. Up with you. You're not dazed exactly, but I don't care. You just used your taunt, so time's on our side. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yes, this is pretty good. We can do this one. Okay, we would ideally strip you now, so I don't have any issues working you down. Basic. Again, it would be great to just keep you alive. And here you are, looking just extra bulky and juicy. Fantastic. Okay, I see you. I see you, dog. Great time to have this available, is it not? Okay, I see you. Let's go ahead and go with this, the AoE first. Yup. Looking real and nice. Basics. Yep, that's a rude move, friend. How about it? Bombs. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Okay, respect where you're coming from. Okay. Ooh, almost there. All right. Almost. Good. We're safe. I feel secure now. Bulk up, if you would kindly, old bean. I actually don't want to dispel this, so I'm going to save it. I don't want to remove the force taunt from you. Yeah, keeping you forced there, especially when I know he's going to survive, I'm okay with that. And then that should be the end of it. 70. What a treat. Alright, Jugement's on the warpath. Let's have us a look-see. Oh, really? He decided to cut up to CLS. How interesting. Wanted to make sure he had a path. Do I have 6E mods on Sarge? What are the odds that I don't have 6E mods on Sarge, my brother? All right. So he went after CLS. He got it in one go. All right. What did he get on it? What did he get for his trouble? 57. 57. All right. Well, that's pretty damn good, honestly. All right, 57 it is. Iden? Yeah, Iden, I think. Yeah, Cursed Angel. I have no 6E mods on any of my pilots. You can take that to the bank, no doubt. Where are you going, man? What you up to? You still just, you thinking about it, all right? He's plotting. He's scheming. He's taking his time. All right, I feel you. I feel you. All right, let's move on. Next on deck, Profundity. Just one more time, I want to restart. I had a bad crash earlier this morning, and I'm a little twitchy about it, so let's not have that. Let's not have that twice. Also, completely unrelated, affords me the opportunity to take the last bite of breakfast. Now, honestly, Duckstab, all jokes aside, yes, any pilot that I would ever conceivably use on the front line of a fight, for your starting 3 ships, I would always have in full 6 dots, even if I didn't have a ton of 6 dots. Like, I would prioritize that. And then, of course, after that, key reinforcements, like things that do high damage or tanks, very, very important to have those in 6 dots, so that would be the second tier. The other thing that contributed to this fight working out well with Sergeant living, you don't need to have Sergeant survive for you to win the fight. It is better. It is so much better and easier if he does. But you don't need it, strictly speaking. That being said, what made this one really work well is the mismatch. I had a Relic 7 Sarge in full 6 dots, and he had only a Relic 6 IG-2000. And I'm used to fighting more like Relic 9 IG-2000, where the hits that he does on that first mass assist generally are killing my Relic 7 Sarge, even though he's well built for this situation. So you're hoping that your Sarge lives. There's been some discussion about the value of Relic 8 on Sarge to better withstand this opener from IG2K. I'm not convinced it's necessary. I'm not convinced it's needed. So hopefully that helps. All right. All right. Man, he is still stewing? I restarted and everything. Ah, there. Okay. All right, buddy. Best of luck with that. Have fun now. You enjoy yourself. He's probably going to one-shot it, the bastard. All right, good. Glad that was helpful, Duck. All right. Executrix. Load up with Sith. 1 and 2 and a 3. Back to Empire. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And that should be all. Yes, that will be useful to us to do this way. Alright, all we have to do is not be extraordinarily unlucky, and we should be okay. That's the hope, anyhow. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Doesn't need to be all like that, but okay. Good God. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yes. And a 1. And a 2. Okay. Goodbye, Sith Bomber. Sith Bomber has certainly fulfilled his purpose. Yep, that sometimes also happens. Oh my God. Are you honestly not going to let me get one single turn? Okay. That was terrifying, guys. This is bad. If this kills... Yeah, so now you're exposed and you probably die. You being exposed is bad for me. Again, this is all very bad for me. Can we get anything that looks like a good outcome? Maybe? Maybe? Dispelling all that is good. Good start. Moving in the right direction. Okay, we have another turn coming up here. Capital-wise. Wow, we are just holding on, holding the line. Interceptor, get to it now. Yes, ideally you. Keep it moving. We would prefer to keep you alive. So we heal here. Wow. So yeah, they got enough assists that we're actually in the deep doo-doo, as they say. It'll have to be a cleanup. We can use Malevolence, but we're screwed with this as a one-shot. So that's it, man. They got too many assists on us. So many assists. And that's really the outcome you're hoping to not have. So you're damage immune, you're going to shake it off. And you just dodged me. Well, I mean, that is what it is. We'll let the fight resolve. That was the mass assist. That's pretty helpful for them to have out of the way. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Okay, so we did get an unfavorable outcome there. Comment. 1 drop. Too many assists. Early ult from Profundity. Not a lot one can do about that. It's especially important then that we did this fight before before Raddus, because if I had used Malevolence already, that could have been real trouble for me. 3 teams still stand? Oh, wow. We must have just caught him just as he was going in the door on that fight. Because he's still doing that. I mean, I'm cool if you have a second drop too, bro. That Profundity is going to be the death of me, though. That's dangerous shit. Fortunately, they don't have a frontline tank anymore, so we do devote Malevolence to that. Come on, Juge. Come on, buddy. Need you to drop. You are taking your time on that fight, so I wonder if you're trying to Wampa me, because I've seen people say that can be Wampa, but the win rate on Swugga.gg suggests it's a very low probability. Some fights where it's like 50-ish% win rate, 58, like slightly greater than half, that could be down to execution issues, so you might be able to make use of that type of counter. But if something says it's 18%, it probably just isn't good. Ooh, you got a guild with almost 100 million more GP on yours? That's tough, buddy. Hey, and there it is. There was the attempt. So, there we are. We're even on drops. But he's got his here up front with a lot of board to go. So, this is highly advantageous. I'm feeling really good about that. Wow. That was a Wampa all the way to the end. 2+. Alright, comment, 1 hold. That has to be Wampa. He tried to get fancy, but it didn't go like that. It did not. That's the guess. Okay, so he still has to deal with... Man, that's formidable. Alright, I'm digging this. The odds are good, but the goods are odd. Let's see if we can pull this together. Finalizer. We usually go with the standard opener, do we not? Yes, we want that. We want that for the reason of not getting focused on any of our other dudes. We've got these two, and we'll take along Consular since we don't have the security blanket of, what's his name, Ebonhawk. And we'll make do. And here we go. Everything set up correctly? Okay. Oh, it looks like Jujumon's throwing in the towel. He just DM'd me. Says he's pressed for time, so I think he is probably throwing it. So, woo! We might be 2-0 on the week here. Not a terrible position to be in. If we do anything like that, it'll just piss you off. So, and then if we do this, let's just basic. Yeah, there. Get you something real nice, like. Ideally, we would save that. Strip here. Yeah, that's the one. Special Forces, kindly. Okay, we're almost there. Nicely done today, dude. Well, it's not. He's not dead yet, but we are well on our way, indeed. Come on, no whammies. Okay, she didn't absolutely kick the shit out of me. This is so bad. This daze. Are you fucking serious? Why do they always get the lucky days on me? There's 4 ships, and you're not even guaranteed to have a second days go out. So the second days chooses to go off, and it chooses to get crew. Unfucking believable. And that's fine. Piss off. Not that this helps anybody. It's nice to push the turn meter. It could be advantageous to do that. We could strip so that this is most likely to kill. So let's do that. Most likely to kill. Alright, well, at least you absorbed another attack for our trouble, I guess. Whatever. Let's finish the goddamn job. Piss me off. Horseshit game. Push out. TM to all the friends and fam. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so that's not as good. Let's double tap here. If he doesn't hit when this connects, what's the turn meter? He's still going to be able to go, so we should do this right here, right now. Basic. Finish the goddamn job. Okay, that's a good one. Got to get rid of that. 1, 2. Please stop fucking hitting that ship. You're not going to do that, so this was a big hit. Let's just make sure that we can... Big hit. Alright, mass. And man. Basic call. Okay. Whoo! 69. Alright. Okay. Alright, we'll clean up malevolence. How'd he do? Okay, so he got through Malgus. Oh, okay, so he finished off DR. Let's check the Prime Bot. 33 and then 55. So 33 to finish that up, and then 55 on Malgus. Could have been JML. Against gas. Yeah, nothing done yet. What will your maneuver be? see. Please keep fighting if you can. I'd love to see him keep fighting. It depends whether or not he's thrown in the towel like this. It'd be disappointing if he was, man. I set a hell of a trap for you, my dude. I want you to... Man, if you could clear that bottom front, then I could show the back wall to all the friends. Yeah, man. I'm going to make you earn it, though. I can't just tell you about it. All right, here we go. So, Separatist. It's probably still a good idea to just roll this way. Yeah. With or without. We do have to deal with the preload, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Many attacks later. Like all of the attacks. Ideally, we would be doing this here. This is the preferred thing to hit. Now you just, I guess, take infinite damage while I wait for the years to go by, or some dumb shit of that kind. You can be stunned. All right, you've served your purpose, my love. 3v3 is indeed almost over, Varuk. Oh, Varuk, is that you? Is that you, Jujuma? Is that you, man? Or are you just catching the stream here later on? We do want to bring out the Hyena Bomber. That's true. These guys are under stealth. We can call an assist here. Ideal. And we'll just have to hit you for a moment, and then off of you, back to you. Okay, welcome back, participant. Yes, good. Yes, we'll go ahead and take that third. Yeah, we'll get another guy on deck. Very, very good. Let's finish the job, boys. All right, that ship's down and out of the game. Work the system, boyos. I see you. Wow, fuck you. Yeah, of course you would dodge me. That is the way of things, the way of the Force. All right, let's get you out here. Okay, dodge this one. Yep, all's well. Dodge a third one. Okay, so you didn't dodge 3 times consecutively. What a marvelous time to be alive. 45 banners. Okay, 45. So, what was the first attempt worth? We killed a ship. We killed 1 ship. I want to say 5? 5 plus 45? Something like that? Was it 5 banners? Maybe somebody can correct me. But we're through the Great Gate. 2 drops and still a score over 2,000. So, very cleanly done, aside from those drops, of course. But a 2013 with 2 drops is quite nice. I am very pleased. All right, and our opponent has done us the courtesy of clearing the bottom front. He did 1-shot gas there. Okay, so we earned those 2. All right, he's earned it. You've earned it. Let's go ahead and cover the back. Surprise, motherfucker! All right, so we got GG Queel IG-11. I posted that some last 3v3 season. It caught a couple people off guard. Let's see what he can make of it. We've got Dengar, Boba, Zam. It's just a classic. I've got a decent Bounty Hunter Crown to sit with them, so what the hell? Why not? JKL, Shock GK. The triumphant return of JKL on defense. However, this team I have historically very much enjoyed setting on bottom front, but it's really at its best only when you have a huge speed threat from Shock T being clocked to be like 360 or faster. And I don't have her that fast this week, so the threat potential of that team is reduced, which is why I have it in the back. It's still decently fast. Shock's like 330 something. But if he can beat it back here, then it's less of a sting for me. than the alternative of him just cleaning it up real easy like on the front. Okay, and here he is going after my own. So then we have Maul, Bam, and Bo-Katan, so that's always fun. And what's this cron here? So yeah, some crit damage, potency, armor, and protection. Very good cron. And then Rey, Swolo, and RJT I set down there with some added health and health steal. We'll see how our opponent does. This is, fabulous. If he has one more drop, I think we got it in the bag, but it could still be competitive from here. It'll be a lot of fun to see how this goes. But I don't want to draw out the stream forever, so we'll let our opponent do his attacks, and I will go ahead and cover our set. So I went over my defenses at the start of the stream for the front couple of walls. Go on back to cover that. I just spoke on the back wall defense there, so I won't do that again for the moment. For our attacks, down at bottom front, we started in with Lord Vader, Maul, and Eighth Brother. We checked and did our homework. Our speeds were favorable, so we didn't have to wander off the beaten path. We used Slacker, Watt, and Armor for 50 banners, which is expected. Against Qui-Gon, JK, and Cam, Nute, Jango, B1, all as expected. 55 banners. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, and Boushh, JMK, Cat, and Plo Koon for 55. So now you can see that I had GK deployed on defense with JKL. Plo Koon worked just fine here instead of GK, so I'll have to keep that in mind for the future because that's quite a budget alternative to squandering GK somewhere where he isn't really being terribly effective. Okay, against Rey, Swolo, and RJT, we did use EP, MaraJ, and Starkiller for 57. Very carefully done, but we got it, guys. We got it done. I got a little thrown off by the chain revival of Ben, but once Rey was down, we knew we were in. All right, then you got Malgus, Sith Marauder, and Set. Took it out with JML, Hoda, and Ezra for 57. So very, very clean front wall. Let's go to the back here, where against DR BSF Malak, we use Veers Dark Piett for 57. Against Sortie BB-8R2, Wampa for 58. Mon Mothma, Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout, we use Sith Eternal and Set. So, if Sith Eternal does it well by himself, it's 58, because he'll finish with full health but not full protection. But I was worried about the potential of ability block and a potential turn meter loop going off on you. So my big concern there was what if we end up getting locked down? So I threw Sith Empire Trooper in the mix, but we got our full ultimate charge. I could have popped ultimate there, but I instead decided to take the extra turn to top off Sith Empire Trooper's protection, and it just so happened that they didn't really do enough damage in the turns thereafter until C's next turn. They didn't puncture the full protection on Set. So Sith Eternal got to transform and then shock, still with the full protection, and because both characters finished with full health and prot, it was still 58, so that was slick. All right, against Boba, Zam, and... what did I write? Yeah, Boba, Zam, and Embo, we used Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara for 57, and then against Skando, Queel, and IG-11, we used Dash Vandor L3, which I had reserved for his JML, which he sometimes sets on defense. But it was 57, so smooth sailing. Oh, Varuk redeemed a Hydrate. All right, I see you, man. Hey, yeah, Ryan, thanks for the good job, man. I appreciate it. Varuk, though, are you my opponent? Or I never got an answer on that, so I wasn't clear. Because you say, show me yours and I'll show you mine, which seems like a cutesy remark that an opponent might say. Okay, all right, well, never mind. Never mind. No, it's all good, man. Okay, is he still in on that fight or did he drop? The power of Christ compels you. Fantastic. Fabulous. Splendid beyond my wildest dreams. Good stuff. One hold. I think that's it, boys. I think we've got him. I think we got him by the short and curlies on that one. Maul, Bam, and what's your name? What the hell is your name? Bo-Katan. JK, I'll shot GK. Write these all into the sheet here. GG, Queel, IG11, which is just fabulous. Okay. Okay, and then that's a very fun one. Oh, I wish I could show you the fleet zone too. I hope he works for it. Okay, it looks like he's going in on top. He wants to clear up top. Yeah, guys, I think we got him. Ooh. So yeah, my opponent's DMing me right now, and he says, yeah, he had another timeout there, and I'm confirming that it was with Starkiller, because wow, not bad, not bad. Okay, so he just 55'd on Qui-Gon, so that was a successful run. Hold on, so Qui-Gon Jinn, JK Cam was 55. Nice. All right. That's 2 banners less than my clear on it, so I'm into that. Raddus, Jinn, K2. Oops, don't want to beat up the microphone. And then what do we got? We got GI, 9S, 7S, and then Iden. Iden Shore Range. So if he used Wampa down there, he won't have Wampa for Iden, so he'll have to try something indelicate. I do want to tell him that he really earned that. By the way, I screwed up using Bad Batch versus your GI squad. It was a complete mess. What's getting clipped and posted on Reddit, Ryan? I don't even think the Reddit community knows me for this game, because I don't really get on that, man. The Reddit community for this game is so negative. I really don't care for it. Okay, he's in on Iden now, man. Can we continue to bleed him dry? Can we force even yet another? Okay, so I know we were going over my attacks. I don't want to short you guys out on that. Yeah, we were covering that back zone. So yeah, against his Darth Revan, we did Veers Dark Piett for 57. Against Sortie, we did Wampa for 58. Mon Mothma Katarn, we did C-Set for 58. Bobazam Embo was Mon Mothma Katarn Cara for 57. Skando Queel IG-11 was Dash Vandor L3 for 57. Okay, up top. Against Grand Inquisitor. So yeah, I did Bad Batch here at first, and they were out ahead of me. Ability blocked Echo. We cleansed that with Tech's Bomb, but Tech, even though we had like 99% or something added potency from the Datacron, we got no stuns. So bad times as far as that goes. I'd have to think about why that would be. But the bottom line is they focused down and blew up Hunter. I don't think Hunter got a single turn in the match. And then, yeah, it was ugly. So we just had to fully withdraw. Went back in with Padme, Ahsoka, Mace, and wouldn't you know it, we just kicked the shit out of them. 36 banners. So it would have been a 56 had I done that in the first place. This could have been a 20-33 just off of that. What a score that would have been. But alas, it was not meant to be. Against Raddus, Jinn, and Baze, we went in with Bossk, Dadbot, and Mando. Never should have doubted myself about the viability there for a moment, but 56 banners later, we got through. Against Nest and Resistance Brothers, it is no impediment to Wedge Han Chewie, so long as you remember that Chewie has tenacity down on basic, and you use that to control Nest. Yeah, so 56 there. Against CLS, Chewpio, C3PO. Again, a lot of dodge on this Kron, so we took advantage of JKR Grandmaster and Bastila. 54 banners. Got a little dicey there. I have to be careful with this one. I think JKR JKL makes it feel a lot safer. All right, looks like you got a good clear there against something up top. That's okay. They can't all be glorious. But against, let's see here, Savage, Talon, and TFP, we use Trio for 55. Very smooth. All right. Fleet-wise, against Raddus, we used Finalizer, smooth sailing for the most part, 69. Couple stupid hits, couple dumb things happen, but that's the way of it. Executor, triple attacker, we went in with Negotiator, 70 banners. And then, of course, against Profundity, we went in with Executrix. Unfortunately, they got a really good chain of assists that caused Profundity to launch the ultimate early, and we were cut off ahead of schedule. So we fortunately did take down the Y-Wing. We weren't so screwed as that. Was able to clean it up with Malevolence, so 5 plus 45 is my estimate on the banners. Total of 50. Okay, so what's my man up to? So, okay, so he got the perfect. He got 50. Looks like he got 50 on Iden. So that was by the skin of his ass doing something. Very interesting, though. And then he did just kill something in the back cleanly. So he killed the Maul team for 54. So more unclean kills in terms of banners. Not 57s and 58s. This is a really high-performing defense. I'm going to star this one. I have to mark this one. This one gets a special background on my spreadsheet so that I remember that this was a really good match, and I have to pay attention to how I laid this out. Because when I'll check back on my spreadsheet at the start of the next season, I'll look at what I really liked, and I'll let that kind of inspire me. All right. Oh, my maniacal laughter. Oh, man, that drop was scandalous. Oh, man, that timeout, man, forcing timeouts. All right, guys, so we've got the dub. I'm going to spend time on my Discord here. I'm actually going to jump into the Patreon chat right now, and I'll keep watching this to see how his attacks go. You're free to join me there. If you haven't been to my Discord before, here's the link. My Patreon page is right there, and I'll cover that briefly in a second. And here's YouTube if you want to catch up on previous episodes. Let's see. Well, what the hell was it that I said I was going to do first? Oh, yeah, we'll just get set up in Discord. So we'll go ahead and get in voice. I'll go on deafen there for a moment. All right, let's plug for the Patreon and get you guys rated out, and then I'll be lurking on my Discord. So, yes, check out patreon.com/Tassinix. Folks, I have gotten as high as rank 4 in this game through a combination of hard-won experience and picking the minds of my betters along the way. I am very happy to share this with my supporters, and for all subscription tiers except the $5 tier, you also get a bonus Patreon subscription to OmegaBot. So if you really liked that report that I went over about my opponent early on in the stream, it is the best GAC scouting tool there is, and if you spend any money on this game at all, it is easily the best Patreon that you could sign up for OmegaBot. But you can also you can get it directly through him, of course. But you can also support your boy Tassinix and get that bundled all nice in one subscription. So check that out. For certain tiers of Patreon, we do have the merch. We have the mug, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. I know Ryan's looking forward to getting his mug here. It'll be coming out in a couple months, I think. Because the way they have it is you got to be subscribed a couple months, and then they ship it out to you automatically. That's how they run it out here. But yeah, that hoodie is super, super nice this time of year. And, man, it was comfortable last night. All right, patrons themselves, we do have to thank the fine folks that... their generous support helps me keep up with the Giga Krakens of the world. Now, granted, I'm no small account myself, but really there are people who are hideously outspending what I put into this game, so really appreciate everything. Let me shout out the couple of patrons that are not updated on this slide. Shout out to Darth QPPMG, Ray of Sunshine, JJ's Productions Twitch. Thank you guys so much. And of course, here we have Ryan, who actually bumped up from VIP Access to VIP Access Plus. So thank you so much for your support, man. Really appreciate it. Enjoy that OmegaBot sub. All right, and of course, thanks to our VIP Access folks, White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Calrissian2187, Deadpool Cow28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. Absolution has left the game, and he doesn't subscribe to me anymore, but he still follows the stream. He'll still pop in and gift out some subs, so I wouldn't want that to go unacknowledged. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you watching, even though you're no longer a player. Hope you come back someday. And of course, we have to do the special mentions. To Yoda Force, in my guild here, Maw Vanguard, I know you were affected by the hurricane down in Florida. Hope everything's going well with you as you get things back in order. Hope to be in touch soon, man. Hope all is well. And thanks for all of your past generous support of the stream. Really, really means a lot. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, you know, you're out on the road right now, driving out to your grandma's with our daughter, and you're going to have a nice afternoon doing that. And you were so kind to let me, you know, stay home and stream here with free from distraction and everything. So love you dearly. Thank you so much for all of your patience and everything you put up with, so I can try to be halfway decent at this game. To Dagger, my right-hand man, admin on my stream, generous supporter in his own right. Really appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much. And of course, to Nomad's Reaper, the man who really needs no introduction whatsoever, just comes in, you know, drops 50, 100, 150 gifted subs on the community, thousands of biddies. Really appreciate you, man. Your fabulously generous support is a huge deal. So, love you. All right, let's go back over to the main scene. In the intervening time while I'm jaw-jacking, Jugement has 57 something? What did he 57? It looks like he just knocked out 2 teams. So, what did you 57 here, old bean? You 57 to the Raddus, it looks like. So that's probably his Bossk. And then 314. So 54. 54 against Grand Inquisitor. So that sounds like Sith Trio. Okay. All right. All right, my dude. Oh, Star Killer. I will consider myself lucky. Yeah, he was saying that he left his round 1 defense roll over. He was just really pressed for time in real life. And I'll say, hey, I'll take that. I'll consider myself lucky. Just not super into getting beaten twice. So here's what I've set for this guy. Now, you might be thinking, Tass, what's up with the boba up front? Turns out that it's very, very difficult to finalize her that. And it's because it's got Bossk up front, it is extremely challenging to use Negotiator to counter it. So you have to come very correct. I still think it can be done with Finalizer, but it has to be done just so. So we'll see what he does. He wants to change first line. I didn't have time for that. Yeah, I saw that you dropped on this recently, so I wanted to set it against you. All right, so we'll see how he does with that. And of course, then we have Profundity and Raddus, so nothing extraordinarily inventive aside from that Boba thing. That's pretty fun. All right, right man's hand. I see you, Lord Ryan. Yeah, caught myself there. Okay, like I said, I'll be on Discord here watching how this goes. But let's go ahead and pull up Twitch and see who we can raid you guys on out to. How fantastic. Got him again. I don't know got him again. I've never seen him before. He's got 2 viewers. Let's raid into this guy. Let's see if we can make this guy's afternoon. How's that sound? I don't know this got him again, but let's go ahead and make his afternoon. Give him a little attention. All right, we'll get this party started in there. All right, guys, it's been awesome here. Yeah, I didn't announce anything last night. My apologies for that. I was just busy, then I was tired, then I was unconscious, and then it was morning. And so I'm sorry I didn't say that I was going to be streaming today, but the game plan still is for me to stream Sunday night, 8 p.m., 8:30 Eastern, somewhere in that band. And until then, it's been real. It's been awesome. It has been real awesome. Where's my stream, brother? Hey, there it is. Got him again. Got him. All right, here we go. Starting up the raid. Let's pile in on them, people. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're building up a good raid here. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you kindly. All right, we're up over 20. All right, guys. See you here Sunday night. I'll be on Discord. Take care.